Feel good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Imagine you calling out a predator, and the next thing you're seeing is the family of the predator calling you out and telling you you're a murderer because you called out a predator and he went to commit suicide. He saw his video go viral online. He went to commit suicide. And other people on social media as well are telling you that, oh, sometimes you have to be nice to people. People go through a lot. You shouldn't just post anything on social media like that. But all you did was just to call out a predator. So, let me tell you what's going on. So this guy went to a drive-through coffee bean shop that they wear bikini, and he keeps going there often. Like he goes there without pants. So he's practically touching himself while seeing young girls on bikini. So I think a worker there spotted him and be like, "You've been here again. You've been here before." He said yes. So she was recording. So he just speed up. Let me show you all the video.
Feel good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
After that video, he went to unalive himself. And now people are blaming the woman that recorded the video that she's a murderer. She allowed him to unalive himself. She shouldn't have posted some certain things on social media because you don't know what other people are going through. Sometimes you just have to be nice with what you say. I get it. That is true. People go through a lot, and sometimes when you talk about some people's situation online, they might go into their closet and cry, and it might affect them sometimes. But then this is a predator. What he's doing is not right. If all of them can be called out like that and they go and unalive themselves, it is a good thing to us women. So I don't get how they are calling her out. I don't get it. Anyways, what is your take on this? Let me show you some reaction videos, and yeah, we'll talk about it after the video.
So I know by now most of you have heard about this story or seen this video. It's of this man pulling through a coffee shop drive-through window with no pants on, playing with himself. And the manager recorded him and then posted to the internet. So it went viral, and then he unalived himself. So I guess his wife came out and was basically trying to blame the woman that filmed this. But what a lot of people are not saying is that this was not his first time, because one, she started recording before he even pulled up to the window because she knew that he had been there before. She was like, "Have you been here before?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Sir, that is unacceptable." So she knew to record because he's done it before. And the thing that I don't understand is people are now trying to blame the lady that works at the coffee shop, saying that she is the reason that he took his own life. How is it her fault for trying to get documentation of a sexual deviant? And then people are saying, because this coffee shop is like a bikini bottom, whatever coffee shop, so they wear bikinis to make coffee. And people are saying, it's like Hooters. Like, what do you expect? To not be sexually harassed at work? Imagine it's a bikini. She's not naked. This is not an adult club. People go to the beach and wear bikinis. Imagine if you're on the beach sitting down minding your fucking business, and then some man comes up to you, no bottoms on, pleasuring himself. Would you not record the incident so that you can have proof and warn other people about this pervert on the loose? Y'all would just be like, "Have a nice day, here's your coffee." And then I see people posting stuff like this, like "rest in peace." I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I wish they all would do that. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't understand why so many people have so much sympathy for someone who was perverted enough to think that that was okay. And here's the thing, right? And this is just me speculating. This is just my assumption, allegedly, or I definitely think there might have been something else going on in his life. Who's to say he didn't take his own life? Because now that this is viral, people would start digging and they would start to find other things out about him. This man had a child. And we all know what we're all currently talking about right now when it comes to predators. To be this bold and this brazen in daylight and to do it repeatedly. Y'all think this is the only inappropriate thing he's doing? Do y'all? I don't feel bad. I don't. Because even if he has not done something else, who's to say it was not going to escalate? And who's to say there's not victims behind him? That he's like, you know what? If they really start to get to digging, they're going to find out. Because what normally happens when someone gets outed for being like a predator or a pervert or a sexual assaulter, it gives the other victims the courage to then come forward, right? Because then it's like, oh, it wasn't just me. This is what he does. So y'all on the internet trying to blame the employees for putting it on the internet or fuck out of here. And you know what? I really like the coffee company's statement that, you know what, we're sorry for his family loss. But at the end of the day, we're rocking with our employees. Their safety is our concern. Every single situation in this case, it was a choice that he made. He chose to go to that establishment and do this thing on multiple occasions, and then he chose to go do what he did after it got out. So
this is why it's very important for people not to take the laws into their own hand, because regardless of how people feel and their emotions, what the biblical law constitutes and these man-made laws, blood will end up being on your hand. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the man who ended up flashing himself, came back to do it the second day, and the woman recorded him, which I know in Illinois it's illegal to record people without their consent. And then she uploaded the video online. That's also illegal. He ended up killing himself versus her giving the tape to the police, filing a police report, taking his, a steal of his car, the license plate, woo out the bam. This is why we as people have to stop attempting to play vigilantes, because yes, the Most High can be executing judgment against somebody, but when you put your hands in it, blood end up being on your hands. And we cannot move like that as a people.
Yeah, so this is not the run-of-the-mill celebrity gossip news, but this topic has been permeating on social media today, and I wanted to put my little 2 cents into it. This Arizona man reportedly offs himself, okay, days after being exposed for pulling up to a popular coffee shop, Bikini Beans with no pants on, and yeah, this is crazy. Apparently a man by the name of Nautica Malone, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, he pulled up to this coffee shop, right? Yeah, so to get a bit of context, the Bikini Beans is apparently a coffee shop where the baristas are mostly, I think they all are women, and they dress in skimpy clothing, bathing suits maybe, lingerie. It's like Hooters, the coffee shop version, okay? And this man pulled up to the scene, okay, in the car, trying to get reservations or whatever. I guess the person that is doing the reservations or whatever, or making the reservations, she's on video, which a lot of people thought was weird. And she's, gets a little closer and she noticed that, he's in the car with no pants on. She quickly told him to leave and he just sped off, right? I'm not going to show the video because it's just not going to show the video. Said days after that, he took his own life, which is kind of unfortunate. This stirred up a lot of conversation. I mean, there's people that, his family and friends spoke out about this, talking about their condolences. I mean, he was a husband and a father. And there were people trying to make little innuendos that this video could have been staged because why does she already have the barista already have her phone on record when he pulled up, she anticipated something to be weird going on with this man.
By now, I'm sure you guys have seen the viral video of this man pulling up to Bikini Beans in his birthday suit.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
You need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Looking like after this video footage has hit the internet, this dude decided to take himself out of the game permanently. I found out that his name is Nautica Malone. He actually is a father, college attendee, and he actually recently got married. This is a photo of him at his wedding. Now, apparently, this is him and his wife. A lot of his family members and friends gave their condolences on Facebook. Somebody says, so unreal. Literally watched you grow up. I'm beyond lost for words. Rest in peace, Nautica. Please check in with your loved ones. Apparently, one of his closest friends said, I'm so mad at you right now. How could you leave us? My big brother, the funniest guy in any room you walked in, an unforgettable pillar in my life. I'll never let them forget your name. Long live you. Another one of his close friends said, 15 years you've been my brother. I keep crying because of all the memories we have together, and we can't make any more. I miss you, bro. I miss my best friend. I wish you could have came to me. I'ma miss your DA, your funny A jokes. I'ma miss your random roast battles. I'ma just miss talking to my best friend. I love you, man. Wish I told you that more. I thought we watch our kids grow up together. This is tearing me up and doesn't feel real. I'll see you next lifetime, bro. Now, after doing a semi-deep dive of Nautica on Facebook, it's looking like he was an attendee of Northern Arizona State University at one point in time, and he actually was working as an HVAC specialist according to his LinkedIn account. Now, the way in which he ended his situation has yet to be unveiled. I'm assuming it might have been a pow-powing type of situation, but that is strictly based off of my assumption. Now, don't get me wrong, him permanently taking himself out of the game is definitely unfortunate, but the reason for him doing it is absolutely insane, you guys. I'm sure this topic is gonna have the internet divided, and I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments, y'all. This is literally insane. Peace.
So apparently the mom said this online because she wants to make that lady that recorded that video to pay for what she did. She said, this is the that went up to my son's car and recorded this video that caused him to take his life. She invaded his privacy by going up to his car. Please share this picture of this that we can make her pay. Justice for Natika baby boy. Your mom is fighting for you. I'm not going to rest until you have peace. Love you, my son. Can't wait too soon. Let's make this girl pay, please. Everyone, share this picture with all your friends and every social media platform. Thank you so much in advance for your help. Another family member said, I am a very private person. I normally do not post on my family's business on social media, but I think this needs to be addressed. Bullying on social media should be a crime, especially if someone chooses to hurt themselves. This woman decided to take things into her own hands and not report what potentially happened to corporate offices because of her ignorance. Someone chose to hurt themselves. We need to use social media as a tool to encourage positive behavior, not to encourage people to harm themselves or potentially take their lives. I don't get it. She caused him to take his life. So your son did something bad, and you are blaming another person for exposing him, and you are blaming her that she caused him to take his life. What is going on? You see, this is it though, because this mothers, some mothers, they will support anything, especially when their son, they know that their son is bad, everything is terrible about their son. They will support because they see that, okay, it's my child, regardless, I will support it. You shouldn't support bad thing. But what he did is wrong, and you trying to point fingers on that woman for exposing him, that she shouldn't have exposed him, that she's using social media to harass him or something, to bully. Did she use social media to bully him? He's driving there without pants, touching himself, coming back and forth, looking at girls in bikini. Bikini. They were in bikini, and it is not, that is not like a pass for you to say, okay, and they were in bikini, you're allowed to touch yourself. You're not allowed to touch yourself in public. Like these things, I don't get it. If you want to look at girls in bikini in your private room, nobody's stopping you. Nobody's gonna harass your video and tell you what are you doing. You can watch porn anywhere on your phone, anything you want to do in your private. But you looking at girls that are working and touching yourself in public, and somebody calling you out, and your family is saying that they were the one that caused you to unalive yourself. I feel like there's more going on in that guy's life, and that might not be the only reason why he did that. But that might just be like, okay, you know what? Everybody knows who I am now, so I need to go. He must have been facing some things, or he must have done so many things, or he's afraid other things are going to come out. Because for someone to be doing that in public, it's only God that knows what he's doing in private. Okay, so Nobody caused your son to unalive himself. He caused him to himself. I, you see all those boy moms that support their son no matter what, they disgust me. They disgust me because you're seeing that your son is doing something wrong, but you're like, it's my son regardless. And all these boy mom, the ones that like tell you they love their son, or those boy mom kind of people, they're all over TikTok. They have their community. Boy mom, I'm a boy. They have girls, they have daughters, but they call themselves boy mom. I'm a boy mom. And the way they love their son, they be like, oh, any woman that wants to take my son, they disgust me because you are now looking for who to blame. Instead of you to cry and mourn your son normally, now you want people to come for the person that exposed him. See, if exposing predators, exposing rapists, exposing all these kind of men will make them unalive themselves, I will gladly expose them. Let them, all of them, unalive themselves. Let all of them commit suicide, and let the world be clean. Yeah. What is your take on this video? Can you share your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully? Check out my Davies, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.